Evening. Decided to have a quick hike, get some kilometres in. Not done a great deal today, and sat in the house most of the day, and I didn't know it was snowing. Certainly not this bad. It's absolutely mental. It's crazy. So it's only going to be a short one, 4 or 5 kilometres, something like that. I'm not really sure, but I can't imagine we're going to get many good views or many good scenes because I simply can't see out. Visibility is about 20 metre. If I'd have tested the Sigma tent before, got a new tent this week, got a Lightwave S22 Sigma, and if I'd been a bit more proficient with it, I'd get a go in this snow. Tell you what, it's bleeding cold. Got me frog togs on. Me like packing waterproofed. You can see which way snow's coming, can't you? This side's clear and this side's covered. Frog togs are doing a wonderful job. I'd recommend them. 30 quid off Amazon. You get a pair of waterproof trousers and a waterproof jacket. Packed very small, very light, breathable, not very substantial. They rip quite easy. Look at this here, just an 8-bar white. And down there behind me, that's Stocksbridge. Can't really see it. Off of that way is to Brumhead. But again, we're not seeing a great deal today. It's pretty cold as well. Luckily, it's not windy. I think I'd be okay anyway, even if it was, but because I'm layered up, mate. Got about 6 layers on, so that's all good. Now, somewhere just here is one of my favourite places. I've come to quite a lot. Stocksbridge Trig Point. Well, I can just see it. I wonder if you can see it on camera. No, I don't think you can, but to naked eye I can. Not going to be able to show you any views of Stocksbridge tonight though, or Easter Cross or all like that. And from here I'm just going to walk over tops and walk back down home. Not most exciting a video for you, but what can you do? I'm like RV Two-Face at the minute, aren't I? It's winter man, dry man. It's bleeding mental. I can't believe where it's come from. Look at that beggar. There she is. Trig Point. Like I said, I can't really show you how excited now, because of this bleeding weather. Mental. Just gonna have a mooch about. Got a proper bow selector hood on them, these frog togs. Oh yeah, well decent. Bob on that, innit? Getting a bit hot actually, with all layers I've got on. Don't want to take them off though, don't want to get cold. Still no view for you, sadly. Suppose a bit of a tree there, like, decent, so I'm just getting off at more now. Just stay safe if you're going to come out in slightly more adverse conditions. You've got to be confident, and you don't want to endanger other people who might have to come and rescue you. it's not always as simple as just walking back home, especially if you don't know where you are or where you're going. That's my little safety advice for today. Another little tip I've got for you: don't count your money over a grate. Just in case, kid. Just in case. So I'm getting down a foot more now. Just going to be like paths and roads to walk back on now. I don't know how far I've walked. It's a bit reasonable distance by the time I get home. So it's not bad. Just wanted to put on video, and this is more for myself really. This is for a future me to look back on and kind of remember what these times were like. But we're getting, or hopefully getting, very near the end of the Rona now. Getting very near the end of the pandemic, or it certainly appears that we are. I don't want to get too political, I don't want to get involved in any arguments. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on what they think should happen, has happened, you know, their own take. I mean, I'm sure people have lost loved ones and stuff like that will think it's worse than someone who's not. There's a, you know, my heart goes out to if you have lost loved ones, relatives, friends, family. My heart really goes out to you, because I can't think of out worse. And you know, if you've lost your job or your future's uncertain, you know, I really do feel for you as well, because these have been, I'm sure, not the easiest of times. It's been strange for me. You know, Beth's been on nights 9-ish months, maybe a little less than that, and you know, working full time, being with kids on my own almost all the time. It's been difficult, it's been hard. It's and I think that's one of the things why I've tried to do quite a bit of YouTubing, because this has given me a focus, a little project, as well as documenting, you know, cool places and stuff like that. It's given me a focus during pandemic. And I don't know what it would have been like without that focus, because we've not been able to do a great deal else, have we? So I know not everyone will like my channel. I'm not, you know, as I say, I started it mainly to document my adventures with myself and my kids and stuff. But as I say, it's been a good focus. And I just think now we're at a stage where the pandemic is, certainly British figures suggest that we've got half the population vaccinated. I know they've only had one vaccine. From what I've read, 80-85% effective after one dose. So come on, Bozza, let's let's get stuff opened up now. Let's get people back to work. Let's get them cinemas, pubs. Let's start people having weddings, and let's get some good times rolling, because people deserve it after this last year we've had. We've had a difficult year. I would say, like most people, bar old Jeff Bezos at top at tree there, with Amazon stock and shares that have gone through roof because no one's been allowed to go to any shops. I think everyone's had some kind of difficulty along the way, and it's time, you know. I think we're ready. Let's get families back together, start seeing loved ones, you know, because time, especially this last year, how much has it taught us that time is precious, so precious. And to some people this last year will have been a write-off, it really will. You know, I can't imagine single parents who couldn't go and see the kids, you know, daughters who couldn't go and see the mothers, and every other permutation of family that's been separated by this pandemic. And you know, them vaccines are rolling out, and let's hope we're nearly there. As of Monday, I think we're April 10th now, April 12th, we revert back to a little bit more normality, and let's just hope the future's bright. And as I say, I hope everyone's coping well, and let's hope we can get back to some kind of normal life and get on with it and start enjoying it again after this pandemic's over. So thanks for watching. So I know it's not been best of videos, a bit boring this time, but as I say, I wanted to document it's going to be hopefully his last like heavily restricted video that I've done, and I just wanted to put something on video to remind myself in future years that we're nearly there. So stay safe, dudes, and I'll catch you on the next one.